New Mario Kart DS shortcut found almost 20 years later. Turns out some old games do have some new tricks waiting to be discovered. The Mario Kart DS speedrunning community have discovered a new shortcut in the almost 20-year-old game, unlocking a new way for speedrunning diehards to shave some more time off a lap, as picked up by Go Nintendo. While most Mario Kart fans have probably moved on to more recent titles in the kart racing series, speedrunners are still putting the older games through their paces and discovering new tricks in the process. The latest development sees a new shortcut in 2005's Mario Kart DS, which was discovered in the Waluigi pinball level. The potential shortcut was initially unearthed by players doing tool-assisted runs, but for the first time, speedrunner iMathel has managed to hit the tricky shortcut during an actual race. It's been a very long time coming for this game, iMathel says in the video description, celebrating their first world record in Mario Kart DS. You can see how it plays out in the video above. After landing the difficult shortcut, the speedrunner challenged other players to try and land the same trick in order to beat the newly set world record, and other speedrunners rose to the challenge. The world record for a single lap in Waluigi Pinball has been fiercely contended over the last 3 days, with speedrunners using the new technique to shave multiple seconds off their runs, setting multiple new world records in the process. Nintendo's popular Mario Kart series has gone a while without a major release, with 10-year-old Mario Kart 8 as the last major entry in the franchise. While Mario Kart 9 is reportedly in development, according to a 2022 Inside Scoop, Nintendo has still yet to reveal any details about the next major installment in the franchise. No comments about this. So, what do you think about them finding a new shortcut in Mario Kart DS after all this time?
Surprisingly, there's always something going on in the past game, and look at the time where I know this may sound negative at first, but there was this guy who played Super Mario World for how many hours, or at least his son did, and with the star map and all, or the star room map, and all of a sudden, minutes later, it just popped up on the screen saying "fuck you." You know, it
I
just
remember that.
I mean, that's unpredictable right there. Like that's like a developer's little like signature left behind there, just to show like, hey, fuck you, customer, to whoever finds this. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that video. The father who learned about it from his sons said they basically, I think they had the Star World unlocked or beaten, and then they shook the Super Nintendo cartridge while it was still in the Super Nintendo, and Mario just flew up in the air like a tornado, landed on levels, and that background with stars spelling out "fuck you" lighting up and disappearing. Um,
Oh yeah.
so yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but there's always speedrunners finding tricks in old games, like for Metal Gear Solid. If you want to skip the boss fight with Liquid, where he's in the Hind D helicopter, basically there's a door that you can't go through because you don't have the key card. Um, just like throw a shaft grenade and then like stand and then press yourself up against the door. After you didn't throw the shaft grenade too far, the explosion will push you through the door, and you can skip the Hind D helicopter fight.
Oh
Or
wow.
if you somehow alerted enemies and you're standing pressed up against the door, and enemies shoot you, they'll send you through the door, and you can again skip the Hind D helicopter fight. So that's what speedrunners are doing. Um,
Okay.
so it's yeah. So I mean, they're always finding new tricks. I always enjoyed Mario Kart DS. If you
Oh yeah.
if you have a DS and you like have a commute to work or whatever, like on the train or something, and it's like an hour long commute each way or whatever, Mario Kart DS is a very fun game to play to pass the time.
Oh yeah.
I like how you can pick team battle. They'll assign everyone to specific teams, and you can play a set of races. They'll select however many random tracks from the races you want. Um, and basically the whole not it's a normal race, but at the end they tally up how many points each member from each team got and show you how how the red and blue teams are doing against each other based on who scored what rank. So um, there's that. There's the normal game. There's the story mode or the challenges mode. yeah, so I really can't say enough good things about Mario Kart DS.
Yeah. Also, if I can say this too, there's another game. I think it's called Mario Kart 7 or Mario Kart 6. I forgot which Mario Kart it was, where you see warriors naked and all. It's kind of weird. The way the
Okay.
way the the way the YouTuber said it, you have to like. I can't say it in order though, but it's a way to take out the cartridge, put it back in, press a certain B button several times, use the stick control somehow, some way, and one at least another, you see Warrior naked as you race the track and all.
I don't know who would want to see Wario naked, but
Yeah, I don't know how they did it, but they took like the cartridge out of it or wiggled the cartridge or something. It was something complex. I can't explain it. And then they did it. And if you look it up on YouTube, hopefully it's still there. Markiplier, I think it was who mentioned it as part of a guest speaker for Did You Know in Video Games or something like that it's called. That's the name of the channel. It's called Did You Know Games or Did You Know Video Gaming or something like that. Each celebrity YouTuber like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I think Dashi is a visitor of that site too. I'm not sure, but basically the mainstream YouTubers on that site talk about games. You know, it was pretty cool. Hopefully they still have it to this day. That channel.
okay.
Yeah, check it out.